Now, Dr. Lawrence, you are a PhD in immunotherapy. You have an immunotherapy clinic in Nigeria. And outside of your clinic, you have a big banner. I hope it's still there. And it says, when your immune system when everything else fails, look to your immune system. It has the answer. And so as far as our product technology goes, what can you tell us about our product? What has it done for people that you know?
Well, there's a lot to tell. And as you know, we can spend days talking about, talking about this technology. Let me tell a little story also to answer your question. And this story will be on glutathione, basically. I don't know if many of us or any of us do know that glutathione was first discovered in 1888. That is more than 100 years ago. And it was not fully understood until 1937. That was 50 years more than when it was when it was discovered. And not until 1976 that scientists understood how to influence it. So we can simply ask, if glutathione is not important, why will scientists be studying it for a century, over a century now? And since 1976, the science has not stopped. There's been various discoveries on how to deliver glutathione into the cells. Different mechanisms. Now, what I love about Provision DSH is simply that as of today, and I would say this is history, it is the only product that I know, and I know quite a few, that has 3 delivery mechanisms for glutathione into the cells. It has the delivery of free glutathione. It has delivery through the acetyl pathway. It has the delivery of glutathione through precursor mechanism. And not only that, there are 2 powerful glutathione recycling systems within the formulation. And why is that important? It's important because, you know, we often talk about glutathione neutralizing oxidants, master antioxidant. Actually, that is just one function out of about 8 major functions of glutathione in the body. And when glutathione neutralizes an oxidant, it also becomes oxidized. It also becomes an oxidant. So it needs to be neutralized and be reduced back to glutathione. So the recycling mechanism within the formulation brings that oxidized glutathione back to its original state. That is very powerful. Why? Because if you have a ratio of oxidized glutathione over reduced glutathione, that in itself is pathogenesis of some health conditions. So what am I saying? I'm saying that this formulation balances out the mechanism to ensure availability of glutathione in the system. Dr. Katie mentioned that this is glutathione 2.0. I totally agree with him about that. So from technical aspect of it is one of the major things that excites me about our formulation about the formulation of Provision DSH. And personally, I have benefited from the product as well. I don't know if you can tell, I'm a guy of 320 pounds. I don't know how much that is in kilo. I'm sure is is about 130 kilos or so. So I'm not a skinny guy. But for me to be able to walk about on the average about a kilometer in 10 minutes, that is significant.
Wow.
Every hour, I'm able to walk about 6 kilometers. The other day, I went for 2 hours, and I can show you on my iPhone about 12 kilometers of walk. For me to do that straight, and just like Dr. Katie, I'm also highly supplemented, and to be fair, but I've only experienced this tremendous energy and the ability to do that, to walk consistently since I have been on this product. And it's been truly remarkable, I would say.
That's absolutely wonderful, Dr. Lawrence. I'm so happy you've had a great experience on the product yourself. And so I'm going to ask you, do you feel comfortable sharing what your dream is, what you're hoping this business is going to do for you?
Let me first talk about what this could mean for not just me, but all of us.
Sure.
My vision is to be highly instrumental in making Provision Global become a leader in the glutathione segment of health and wellness industry. And why is that? Why is that my vision? It's because there is explosive opportunities that lies ahead if Provision Global is well positioned. What do I mean? In the next 5 years or so, glutathione will become a household name. How so? Well, in the medical community, in the scientific community, I should say, glutathione right now is being predicted to become a parameter that medical doctors will measure as health predictive index in various conditions.
Wow.
And it's already happening. Let me give an example. Some insurance companies that offers life insurance, to people age over 50 or 55 or 60, they want them to have a medical checkup. Some of those medical checkup, actually glutathione test is inclusive. Why?
Wow.
Because when glutathione test is done, if an enzyme is missing, some specific missing enzyme can predict that such person is susceptible to developing prostate cancer, for example, or breast cancer, for example, in the future. And as a result, such insurance company will decide whether to give such a person their policy or not. So it is going there. If we position Provision Global properly, which is one of my vision, we will be there when it all happens, and we will be the leader.
That's a pretty powerful statement. It really is, when you're thinking ahead. And even in light of everything that is going on in our world right now, I mean, people are living in fear. They are isolating from each other. We've lost connection and contact with those that we love. And so even in light of all of that, and you're just looking at what the potential is for glutathione and how even insurance companies are looking at measuring glutathione as a predictor for your health. And I know that